beyond that 25-yard line.
Cowboys take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Cuts it to the right sideline. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Victorious, 70.
They'll throw here on first. Good strike downfield to Lane. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. His first throw is an interception. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Frost, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kane, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
The rookie from Miami, they're on a stop.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's a throw. It's everything he has under this one. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Romo on to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lift from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. May off the play fake. Headed out right. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 32 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Working quickly here. On first down, they're going to run with their vehicle. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We send a man in motion. Going play action, May. Rolling out to his left. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, no look on his first look of the game. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now slipped away. Extra heel on to handle this field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now. And wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
They'll start the drive with blue. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down, looking for options. Held in by Lamb, right side. And they take him down right along the 30. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
The Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Who gets the handoff? Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. He has another one. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
So much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Here we go. Go.
Looking to throw here. Chased out to his right. He's out of bounds, but Boyd could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him denies the 1st down. Well, nice for this offense to know that even when they don't find the end zone, they can still come away with some points and keep up an awfully impressive pace they've set for themselves.
He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. He gives to Irving to start his drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. He goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. To the air on 1st down, May. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
And they just get the play off. Throwing the out route complete. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll only need a few inches here on 3rd down. Quick throw completed by May. He crosses the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's the pistol snap to May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Hey, what's that?
May now on 3rd down. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. 60 boxes.
Airing it out to start this drive. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
We're working a couple yards past the line. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go. Trap 60. Trap Cougar 19. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. And screen here to Blue. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. All right, here we go. Second down. Pass play now. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
And it's incomplete on third and goal. His first target. And that brings up fourth and goal. Field goal attempts coming up from John Parker Romo. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return starts at the 9. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line fast. Hey now from the gun. Hits him on the end route. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 39. And the Bucs have the first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On play action, here's May. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Irving on the inside give. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. Off the play action. May. Flushed out of the pocket. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And that one's incomplete for now. It brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. So here he is, getting his second field goal look at the half. His only previous one thus far was blocked.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
The give, it's Blue. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready, ready.
3rd down run with Blue. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
And he's going to be down by contact, so now our attention turns to the flag on the play. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go, set. 60.
Back to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On the jump.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Set up. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Looking in the air here. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck.
Okay,
that
ready?
play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Hey. 70 range. Bronco 80.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's going deep this time. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bucs have the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, start.
They go play action. Here's May. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Trujillo checks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Ready.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sent down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough. Enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He gets the opening for about 9 yards, but still 3rd down coming up.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's made in the air. Completed to his running back. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. Now on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 32. Irving here from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing play action, May. He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. And in! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game.
Buccaneers 17.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and deep, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me.
1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Give on second here to Blue. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here we go. Ready.
Up the middle, Blue. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Give him 8 on that one, and that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Hand off to the back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Blue gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes it past midfield and starts to drive into Buccaneers territory. Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. And this one is launched downfield. This is brought in at the 15. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Pass play coming here. This is caught by Blue. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Right back to Irving now. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. They'll throw 3rd and long. Catch made left side by Abuka. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Moving back motions right. To the air on first down. May. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. He's back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. Mason there to haul it in. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Handoff running left. It's Blue. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Back to throw. His fine Schoolmaker complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Back to throw it. That's completed right side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 12 in the 4th. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
17.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10. Here's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. May now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. And motion the tight end over. 1st down throw for May. This is cut downfield by Allen. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Running back sent in motion. Here's May on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go.
We'll start the drive with blue. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Sidney Brown makes the play.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant smirk out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. Heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That one hits for 30. And the Bucs have the 1st. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. May on 1st and 10. Pass is cut at the 9. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. To the air yet again, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
May now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Put the body on the line for his team. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. One final shot here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock.